اكتب بث بالدورز جيتي
Soldier,
بيطلع لك.
trust me. On my tail. Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand,
كتبت
every demon
بث.
is absolutely singular. You
اعتقد
can't
يمديني
ever
ارسلك
think
برسلك
you've got them
الواتس
typed out. Sharp
وانت
instincts,
خش في
sharp minds, and
الجوال وبعدين
lots of
تربطه في
improvisation.
التلفزيون.
That's the only way to survive him. Anyway, what were we talking about?
صح هذا اختار وسوي اشتراك وفولو ولايك وارسل اصحابك. وارسل ابوك ولكم جرس التعليقات. اوكي اوكي دي اوكي كيف نقدر نشوف مقطعي؟ ابى اشوف بثي. قاعد اشوف بثي اصبر. هو اذا انا مشغل بث اصلا انا مشغل ايش يعني تاكد انا مشغل بث. اصبر بروح من حساب ثاني وبكتب بث بالدورز جيتي 3. لا اوفيسال بث بالدورز جيتي 3. انا كونكوست. اه انا كونكوست. ما قاعد ما ارسل لك كيف في الواتس. ليه؟ اسمع ضحك 10 مرات. اوكي ارسلت. فين حطها من ال Don't control don't control my love for you, love for you, love for you. دقيقة ها اوكي اصبر بحاول.
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you? I can picture you getting mixed up in some outrageous shit. Maybe once we've wrapped up the current shenanigans, we'll rest a bit and find some new hip. Hey, good looking.
What to do?
Cut it out. Those out there.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap out.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home. Zariel? Please, we thought you... But Tyr will not consign us to our death. He is merciful. Leave us and we'll leave you. Enough. Enough! I'll not play pretend.
Avernus!
Let's fly that way.
Time to strike. I will not know failure.
Time to push my luck again. Hope your soul is in good hands.
I am death.
The hammer's gonna fall.
Victory awaits. Swift and lethal.
Ready for another round? Watch this!
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Death, you will not take me. Victory awaits. Taking position.
Aye, aye.
Still breathing, despite everything. What's hiding here?
A quick rummage.
Well, so much for peace.
won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash. Zariel's gotta stop. I'm done with her! I'm free! I'm free!
Silver?
Fuck you!
Looking ahead. No one back home will ever believe this.
That ought to do it. Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look? Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down. Burn, baby. As hot as I can tolerate. Makes me a beast in battle. Hardly remember what I was like before it. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him. Sounds like a good lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good. Why are we slowing down? The year, 10 Air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell. Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again. Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close. I try not to think about it. I still think about it. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time. But what can I do you for? First things first, I need to get this engine tuned up. Thing's powerful, but it's been feeling volatile ever since I left the Hells. Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic round here, right?
Wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the whole of how and why, but I remember the devils slavering with delight. I should have looked after the Elterans more. Gone out of my way to make sure they were all right. The long and short of it was, I didn't want to risk my neck. I let them get on with the nightmare, same as I had to. Avernus is no place for decent folk. I'm glad they got out. So glad. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good after the Mind Flare ship.
Karlach, Advocatus Diaboli, the stink of Avernus. The Devil's head, and yours. If you so much as...
A great few other he chases.
Your ally...
I've tried.
Another vision, the man shall...
By Baldrin.
You saw the truth.
And yet you served.
The man catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread.
No! Devils cannot be trusted.
Would you listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly. You know monsters.
You really are no devil, are you?
Thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough truths.
I'll do you one better. Allies. We're looking to get rid of these...
I've not grown it. Yes. You have my...
Well, soldier, what's the word?
I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space.
Hey!
Well met. And 1,000 sorries. I've pledged my life to protecting the meek from monsters. But tonight, I was the rampaging beast. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it, even when the hells burn hottest.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade, names strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already. Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all right.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. It means that a reckoning's coming. And one night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlak. Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or I will have soon, anyway. There you are.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can find. What's on your mind? You're not the kind of company I'd keep willing. And I haven't forgotten that you saved my life.
Yes?
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately. Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
No time to rest.
Hey, soldier.
Never a dull moment. All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Let's get going. Can't give up now.
No, you just care about your stupid...
Refugees, adventurers, and even a drow. No one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day. We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels. As I said, it's a drastic measure, but the survival of the Grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need. Sylvanas...
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zergan. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throat slit by Goblin Blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress, and we're no what.
Again. Swing and swing. Parry.
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir...
Is this monster with you?
Lower. You saw another gift.
On the road.
No twisting. Kin. The map. Up. You can keep your...
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him?
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
Please. Deliver me.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And... you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help. But I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one
Hell, both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please. I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know what you're looking for. I can show you where I'd look. Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up. Forged from the heart.
What I wouldn't do for better tools.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait. A shell so thin requires little to crack it. The T-sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run. The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
I'm waiting on someone and you aren't him. Do you mind?
Good to be back behind the walls, have to say. For as long as that lasts. Don't make
If it ain't the friendly drow. Thought you were with the goblins when you showed up at the gate. Glad you weren't. You fight well. Not like them bloody tieflings. Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here. and losing track of the bloody druid. Alcin. He's a leader around these parts. Or was. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now. Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die. Easy money. Yeah, right.
Please.
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head. You threatening me? You don't understand. The kids stop. These little devils get away with everything, but you'll get yours someday. I hope I get to see it.
Maybe you will, but personally, I doubt it. See you around.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more. No helping it. We're exposed now.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
Be gone. I am hungry.
This is no fortress, and we're no warriors.
Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
No, you are incapable. I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this. Move.
Move along!
Funny.
I mean, moo.
Another one. What are you under there, then? Ant? Or rocks? You have the smell, but I do not think so. You are not like the keepers here. They become birds, to hunt on the wing. Bears to tear flesh with teeth. But for me, only oxen, only same old hay. And I cannot even eat it, because the horned ones hide their shiny bits inside. Hiding things. Thinking they're clever. Not clever. Sometimes I eat the shiny bits, and they have to go looking for them on the other end.
We're cornered in this place.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks. You find the edges of a concealed entrance.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. I heard you helped Melly with that locket. I owe you for that. And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you? I do, as a matter of fact. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at. The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune. Figures. Don't anything else? We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong? So what? We have a plan. We're the ones who'll end up on top in the gate. Anything else? Anything else? You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime. Never see us coming.
You don't look so tough. Mull fought off a hobgoblin all by herself. You're blocking my light. Oh, I remember you. You're the one who helped me get away. You want something? Or are you just here to stare at my forehead? Yeah, okay, fine. Very funny. What do you want? This entire conversation is a... Now find yourself a maze and...
Meow meow niggas.
Yeah, okay, fine.
5 لايكات اطقع.
What do you want?
ولا شيء. يلا خيبة تمن.
Look, if I had it, would I tell you? This entire conversation is a waste. Now find yourself a maze. God, it's boring in here.
Not long until we leave now.
You're one of those drow, right? I heard stories about you. How you all live underground and steal kids away. Us too. No one says anything nice about tieflings. Here, want to see a trick?
Oh.
Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. You haven't seen anything yet, mister. Go on, take the ring and watch your fortune change. Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe don't but since you're already holding the thing, call it heads or tails.
محمد heads or tail. محمد heads. Okay.
Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
وصدق خدعة السحرية. بيو. غلط. اوكي. وداع يا متابعيني.
Okay, fair. Heads or tails? Call it. Tails! There. Happy? Hey, hold on, you gotta pay for that. You got it. One sec. That's what I got. You bought...
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn. You notice she's trembling. The tears streaming down her cheeks are indeed real.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
That might be worth a look. Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Grumpy. Scowl on your face will frighten a troll. You're an idiot.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close. Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before El Terrell fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days. Hells take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Is that everything? I think that's everything.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.